Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today we're going to be looking at some New Age style micro machines from the Star Wars series. These are some vehicles here, they're just called Squadrons. And I got two of them here, plus three little mystery boxes of different types of mini vehicles. So guys, I'm pretty excited about these. I do like micro machines. These look like micro machines to me. So hopefully we can get some cool stuff out of this. So let's go ahead and let's open up the first package. Alright guys, so the first one we're going to look at out of this Micro Galaxy Squadron set, we're going to take a look at the X-Wing from the Rebellion. Now this thing looks pretty cool here. As you can see, it comes with two figures, an R2-D2 and a Luke Skywalker. And you got the figure there, it looks pretty cool. On the side of the box here, you got some artwork here of the X-Wing and some other vehicles. Here you got some product shots of it, some little bit more detail on about the wings opening up for attack formation, the landing gear. Here are some other vehicles that are in this series here. Nothing much on this side here except another clear view of the vehicle. Nothing on the bottom. So guys, let's go ahead, let's crack this open and let's pull this vehicle out and these little figures and let's take a look at them. Alright, let's get this open. One thing I do like about these style packages, they're easy to open. As you can see here, just rips right off. Let's put that off to the side. Let's go ahead and let's pull this out. Now hopefully I can get this out without bending anything or anything, because I know these plastic forms here are a pain in the butt to get stuff out of. So let's see here, let's take a look. Is there a way to get it out? Oh, we can get the figures out easy. Now is there a way to get the vehicle out without messing up anything? Okay, there we go. Alright, let me get this out the way here. Alright, now let's take a look at this vehicle here. As you can see, it's got that little button on the bottom. It's got the landing gear here, cool. So let's try to get the landing gear open. A little stiff there, got it. Alright, let's see if we can get this one out. Alright, these back ones are being a pain in the butt. I don't want to break anything first time out the box. So let's see if we can get it. I don't think I have enough nail to get it. Alright, let me go ahead and try something real fast, see if this will get it open. Alright, just gonna have to play with the landing gear a little bit, get it loosened up so I can get it easily. But all in all, for a micro squad vehicle, this thing is pretty detailed. The wings open up sturdy, very nice. Lots of detail going all the way around this thing. This thing looks really cool. I actually like this for a small vehicle. The cockpit opens up, put the pilot in there. Very nicely done. Alright, now it looks a little dark, but let me go ahead, let me do something real fast. Let me see if I can turn on one of my lights. Okay, now it should look a lot better. You guys can see a better shot of it. Looks really good. Like I gotta say, this got lots of detail to it. It looks really cool. You got that button down there. I'm pretty sure I know what that's for, but we'll get into that here in a second. Once again, very nice. So let's go ahead and let's check out the figures real fast. Let's get these guys out. Now they look about the size of the original Micro Machine figures back in the day. I'm gonna have to see if I got any of the Micro Machine figures for the vehicle playsets and see if I got any in storage, and we'll check that out. But hopefully my camera can focus on such a little guy. The arms move pretty good. Doesn't feel like it's being forced or anything or gonna wear out. The legs as well. Now the R2, nothing really moves on him, but he's got a decent paint job. So let's go ahead, let's adjust this. Let's go ahead and put the R2 in the back. As you can see, he goes back there, fits in snug. Now let's go ahead, let's get Luke Skywalker, put him in the front. Let me get his arms adjusted here. Now he's gonna sit in there properly. Okay, there we go. Fits nice and snug. That looks really cool. That looks awesome. Now that button on the bottom, I think this is, yeah, that's what it is. Push on it, pop out R2-D2 a little bit so you can actually grab them, pull them out. That's pretty cool right there. Now let's go ahead, let's put this off to the side. We got a couple more vehicles, so let's go ahead and let's pull out the next vehicle. Alright guys, so the other vehicle I picked up, obviously if I picked up Luke Skywalker, you know I was going to have to pick up the TIE Fighter for Darth Vader. Now here it is right here. Once again, cool packaging. Let's take a look at the package again. As you can see, you got the minifigure there, you got the vehicle looking really cool. Micro Galaxy Squadron. Cool artwork here now, the TIE Fighter looking really nice. Once again on the back you got some product shots here of how everything works. You got some descriptions up here. Apparently the wings can come off. And I guess it's got like a hood type of play action there. We'll get into that right now. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter Advanced. Alright, so once again, let's go ahead, let's crack this thing open and let's take a look at this vehicle here. This thing looks really cool too, so I hope we're gonna get into it. Hopefully it's got some cool play features on this one as well. The other one looks really nice. And it had that battle worn damage like the TIE Fighters did in the movie. I mean, not the TIE Fighters, my bad, the X-Wings had in the movie. And let's see what the TIE Fighters, because the TIE Fighters were Imperial, so they were almost like brand new. They didn't have no damage on them. They were like mint in box type vehicles. So let's see if this one is the same way. Get all this stuff out to the side. Let's go ahead, let's get Vader out of here. Would have been actually cool if these things actually came with like a little mini lightsaber. Maybe that's something I'll create later on. Alright, now let's see if we can get this guy out. Oh, plastic here. Let's pull that up. Alright, let's see if we can get him out. This is the one thing I hate about the packaging. It's so impossible to get these things out. I'm always afraid I'm going to break or bend something. Okay, it looks like he came apart, but according to the instructions, it's supposed to come apart. So this is really cool right here. Apparently you got a button there. Now this is that like hood engine thing they were talking about. Here's the pilot seat here. Looks really cool. Now let's go ahead. Let's get the wings on here. You can see the pegs there. Okay, fits in pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get the other one. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Now let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this Vader figure real fast. See the arms once again work very nice. Very cool. Now one thing about this one, the cape actually does come off. And there's a reason for that, because unless the cape can't fold, so you can't sit him inside the vehicle with the cape on. You know, and even if you try, like look, let's say you had the cape on him, you see the way he sits, he has to sit down. So if you try to put him in there with the cape, he won't fit. So you have to take the cape off in order to get Darth Vader to actually sit in the TIE Fighter. It is what it is, but let's go ahead, let's get him set up to sit in this TIE Fighter. Go ahead, plop him in there, see if I can get him to sit in right. This is the one thing I don't like about micro machines, is my big fat fingers trying to maneuver these little guys. These things are cool. I do like micro machine lines, micro lines of any type. They always seem pretty cool, so let's go. I think we got him in there. And once again, if you want to get Darth Vader out, you're just pushing that button there. And as you can see, pokes his head out so you can actually grab him and retrieve Darth Vader out of there without having to jiggle and shake the vehicle around to get him out. Very cool added feature right there. Once again, here's that cover. See, maybe you can store the cape under there, but it doesn't look like it does. So you just have to put it off to the side, which I'm not gonna do because usually I have my vehicle riders standing alongside the vehicle, so that's what I'll do with Vader here. But once again, very cool, nicely done, looks just like the TIE Fighter in the movie. Now guys, we got 3 mystery boxes of some mini vehicles, so let's go ahead and let's crack open those and let's see what vehicles we get. Alright guys, so we're down to the last 3 vehicles on this set here. We got a couple of mystery boxes here. So let's go ahead, let's pull those out here. As you can see, we got 3 mystery boxes, and I do like the whole concept of the mystery box, especially with this. We get a little mini figure, we get a little mini vehicle, so hopefully that'll be cool. Here on the side of the box, as you can see, here's the type of vehicle we get. Looks like it's a bunch of speeder bikes, and probably the first rendition of an ATST. Here's where it shows actual size, like that's how big it would actually be if that was the Scout class speeder bike we had here. Here's some artwork of some more of the vehicles, some legal mumbo jumbo on the back. So let's go ahead, let's crack this open, let's see what we get. This is really cool because this is something I picked up, don't even know what we're getting here, so let's see what we're getting. Alright, cool. The first thing we're getting is that, I guess it's the first rendition of an ATST. So let's go ahead and put this box off to the side. It doesn't say what it is. Guys, if you know what the name of this vehicle, leave it in the comment section below, but let's go ahead, let's get it out. Once again, these little plastic things, I know they're cheap. They gotta be cheap to make because everybody uses them, but they're a pain in the butt to get figures out. Alright, so hopefully, let's try to get this out here. Hopefully we don't break nothing. I think these were $5. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I paid like $5 to $6 for these mystery boxes. I think the Transformer ones were a little bit more. It looks like the legs came off. Now do the legs actually come off, or did I break it? Okay, the legs actually can't come off. Okay, that's cool. I didn't break nothing. Alright, this is pretty cool right here. This is, I believe, from the Clone Wars. Here's the Clone Trooper right here. Let's see if we can get the camera to actually focus on him. There we go. As you can see, a little bit of detail to him. Looking really cool. Once again, like all the other figures, these joints work in unison, but they are very flexible. So let's see if we can get him to sit on his little vehicle here. Alright, I think we got him to sit on it. Let me see here, get it posed up properly. Alright, there we go. Alright, once again, even though as small as it is, lots of attention to detail on this here. Looking really cool. You got the gun on the bottom there. You got the walker legs and the chassis where the minifigure can actually sit on. Very cool. Like it a lot. I wonder if that is to scale. I'm pretty sure it is to scale along with the other vehicles there. So let's see what we got in the next box. We already looked at the box. Don't need to look at the boxes every time with these mystery ones. So let's see what we got here. Okay, this is cool. We get the speeder bike, and who's the figure? Oh, we got the Mandalorian. Now that's cool. I got a Mandalorian here. I do have a larger one in my collection. Ooh, he just fell right out. And this one actually comes with a stand. I guess it's because of speeder bikes. They don't have no landing gear or anything, so I guess that's what they do them. But nevertheless, looking really cool. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at this. This thing looks really cool once again, very nicely done. Now let's take a look at the figure. See how good the figure is. This figure, such a small figure with such lots and lots of detail on it, as you can see here. Very, very cool. Now it comes with a little stand, so let's see how we mount this. See if we can figure it out. There we go. Alright, now I'm not going to put the Mandalorian on the bike because he comes with a cape, and his cape is not going to fold under him when he sits on the bike. So I'm trying to right now. It doesn't seem like it's going to work. So we'll just post the Mandalorian right next to the speeder bike. Still cool. Still nevertheless, it looks really cool. Maybe next time or series 2 when they make these characters, if they got capes, they might make the capes a little bit more flexible or something, easy to bend or something. So it'd be actually cool to get them on the vehicle. Now let's go ahead and check out the last box in this set. What do we get here? Hopefully we get, I want to get that speeder bike from Return of the Jedi. That'll actually be cool to get in here. Let's see. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, we got another Mandalorian. Well, bad news for me that I got a double. Good news for one of my cousins, my little cousins that collect stuff, because he's going to get something in the mail this month. Probably a couple of more, because I am planning on buying a couple of more of these mystery boxes and trying to get all of them. But that's pretty cool right there. So let's go ahead. Let's just set this up. Put it off there to the side. Now we know how it goes on there. You never want to work on camera. Alright, let's go ahead and just put Mandalorian there. Alright, that's cool. Alright guys, so this is where we're going to end the video for today. Alright guys, so once again, that's going to wrap up another episode of Toy Collector Review. Now, when it comes to the Micro Galaxy Star Wars Squadron vehicles, I do like them. Like I told you guys before in previous videos, I do like Micro Machines. I was always a big fan of the Micro Machines, Star Wars, and Star Trek universes. Those were my favorite. They were the coolest toys out there when I was younger. I actually had so many of them, and I started to build up that set again, but it's hard to get my hands on some of those. So actually then coming out with these, and as cool as these things look, I think they're amazing. My personal opinion, I'm gonna buy as many as I can. I noticed they had the Millennium Falcon, the Slave One, and a few other vehicles. I'm gonna try to get the ones I like. I'm not too worried about getting the whole set, just gonna get the vehicles that I like. Alright guys, but once again, that's my opinion. If you guys like them, go ahead and get them. I think they're really cool. They take up a lot less space than the actual larger vehicles for larger figures, and they are really, really detailed and nicely done. But guys, once again, we come to that point in the video where if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put out a new video, and guys, hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm, and share these videos on all your social media platforms. Now guys, if there's anything in particular you would like to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I will do my best to try to get that out there for you guys. And guys, don't forget, this is the month of October. We got our big giveaway going. So guys, don't forget to take a look in the top right corner of the videos when you're watching them. If you notice a gift, a Halloween gift come up in the top right corner, mark the time, go to the comment section, just type in "got it" so we know. And at the end of the month, that'll be considered your raffle ticket. We'll do the drawing. When you get called, all you got to do is just give us the time when the gift came out. If you're correct, you win the prize that we're going to be giving out. We got 16 prizes. We got the video on the playlist, so go check that out. Once again, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.